Thank you. I will do it in English because I'm working for Japanese people, so this is the language of the company. I would like to talk about me first. Actually, I am a woman, of course, you see it. And I am married. I have one son, 2 cats. I am connected to the world thanks to Facebook, Twitter, everything like this I like very much. I like the people, actually. And my passion, I think this is the other. And I like to listen to the people. I'm very happy today because I hear that this word has been pronounced many, many times, listening to the others. And I think this is why I can do what I do today. If we know that, the only thing in life is our relationship with the others. This is very rich. I'm not talking about always CFOs or CEOs or partners of big auditing companies. I'm talking about everybody I meet. Can be you. But today I have the big challenge to talk only 15 minutes or 18 minutes. So I will talk about me. And what I can say is that my mission in life is not to survive, to eat, to drink, to make many, many things like everybody's doing, but actually to grow with passion, with curiosity, and with kindness, with enthusiasm, because I like very much life. What is the relationship with the Japanese people? Maybe it's because that I like to listen, and I am very dedicated, and this is all they like. So I will explain to you one trip I made in Tokyo. And I thought to myself at that time, I would like to live like a Japanese salaryman, not a Japanese salary woman, because I haven't met so far any Japanese salary woman, only men. So I went there with a very, very strict objective to myself, how to make the way they do. So I arrived in Tokyo. I bought a book just to see how to do, how to behave with them in their country. So Tokyo is a very, very big city, 10 million people, can you imagine? And when I arrived there, I was alone, and all the people were looking at me with that blonde, yeah, what is she doing here, actually? I was, how to say, very, very shy. And I said, okay, let's go, let's jump into it. Have a breakfast in the morning, 10 minutes, chrono, because this is the way they work. 10 minutes to have a breakfast, first challenge of the day. Then to go to the metro and throw with the flow and say, okay, now I am with the woman. No woman, only men. I met only men. Then to go to work, to start working with them, meetings. Then to make also the body exercise, twice a day. I made it also to relax. And then to have the lunch. 15 minutes, second challenge for me, because I'm talking a lot, listening a lot, but they have nothing to say, very silent. Then, again, meeting. Yes, you see, if you don't, easy to find me, actually. Then, again, meeting, and I met women. I thought they were not, but they are women, and they were very proud that day, because actually, it was the first year they did not wear any costume, because per floor, they have to wear a color. They had to wear a costume, and to have the uniform. And that was the first meeting they could do without uniforms. Unbelievable. Then, this is the very nice part of the day. After a long day with all meetings and all discussions, the small nemawashi, small meetings, time to relax. Actually not. After the meeting hours, we start with another meeting, but outside the company. And then we can discuss informally, but always about business. But quite funny. Then starts the long days after working hours, sake. Before we start very gently. And at the end, we still talk about business, but very informal way. And actually, I felt as part of their community. And it was so funny to be with them. Because at the end, I was part of the team. And what did I learn from them? I learned that, of course, my personality makes the difference. I am a woman, European woman, and I can work with them because I listen, because I am dedicated, because I like really what I do. I work with passion, and I could share that enthusiasm with them. You see it here. But the next day, after such a long working day, again, on stage, like nothing happened the day before. That was another challenge for me, because I'm not used to drink alcohol, I had to say. And I did it during 3 weeks. It took me a lot of weeks to recover when I came back. And frankly speaking, Eduardo, I cannot drink sake anymore. So this is my experience in Tokyo, and it was very rich for me at least, to share that experience back to my colleagues, because I learned a lot of things over there. First of all, how they work, who they are, and I could understand better when I came back how to make my job better, how to improve, how to share this experience with my colleagues, because as you can imagine, I work with Japanese people also in Europe. I'm working with European people also. The headquarters in Brussels actually is made of Brazilian, Iranian, Indian, Polish, German, Italian. They are Belgian also, I make sure. I am one of them. But I have to work with plenty of people, not only foreigners, but young or elder people. And I have to work with all of them and to build up something, to create added value. And how can I do that? It's by talking to them, by listening to them. First of all is to listen, to be happy and to share my enthusiasm with the people. I have another small story to tell you. It's, I think, several months ago. I was alone at lunchtime, and I was working my PC, so I never stopped working. This is my Japanese culture, maybe. And I work with I was really in a focus on my duty, and a person came to me and said, "Can I sit down? Can I eat with you?" I said, "Okay. There is a free place. Please do it." And that guy started to discuss with me. You see his picture. It's Jean Premier. We were talking about Jean Premier. He's 94 years old. His name is Diego. And I started to discuss with him. And, okay, first of all, my first impression was, what can I say to that person? It was a very difficult approach. But then I said, okay, let's start. He asked me what I was doing, because I was actually working, so it was easy to start talking to me about job. I can discuss hours and hours, so it's very easy. Then he told me that he was working for a competitor company of mine, and we shared a lot of information, a lot of information. He was a salesman, and he traveled all around the world. He was responsible for African countries, Arabian countries, and at the end, he said, so interesting to discuss with you. I'm a young woman, he's an old man, and we could really find out something to share. His enthusiasm in life is so precious to me now that I'm not afraid about anything. He told me that. And he gave me a book. It was a book written by his wife, and it's all about the evolution of humanity. And we could share this experience as well. And all the things I want to say today is that the most important is to go to the people, to meet them. Anyone has something to say, something to share. We have to listen to the people, and we learn a lot, really a lot. It gives you the experience. It opens you the horizon. And I think that this is also what the other people or the talk will show. This is so important, to go and meet and listen and share your enthusiasm, your will, your need to build up something. We cannot create any added value without the others. But if you don't make the effort, no one will come to you. So I think that everything you can do today is to share. And that's why we are also here. This community is built up for that. Mother Teresa, I think you know her, she used to say, if you cannot do great things, at least you can do small things, a lot of small things with great love. So passion, dedication, and this is what I share with the Japanese people, because they are very, very dedicated to their company. Actually, when you meet them, they will first say the company you are belonging, then their name. So it's really important, and I share that too. My colleagues are used to say, what we learn with you is to work as a team. It's the kindness and happiness. And I think that ambition can be a combination of all these things. It's like, it's all the matter of life. To be happy, to share the happiness, to be enthusiastic, dedicated. And this is something I want also to bring to the people, is happiness is not in contradiction with ambition, with work. I work in finance, and finance is figures. I make reports during hours, sometimes late at the night. But if you go to the other, if you share this passion, if you do your work with all the energy you have, you can grow. You can really build up something more than just doing a work from 8 to 5. I'm not that kind, actually, but I like very much my job. But most of the things I like is the people I'm working with, my team, my management, and this is how I try to grow in life. So if we want to make something in this life, is to love it and to build up something with the people you are surrounding. And this is really important for me. So I thank my Japanese management. They make my life sometimes very hard, because against my culture. But if I don't go to their culture, if I don't try to understand them, nothing will happen. It will be impossible for me to build up added value and to achieve the targets and to be successful. All the things I did is with love and enthusiasm and passion. And that's why I can be at the position I am today. So thank you very much. Thank you.